Oh, hey, didn't see you guys there. Just doing a little bit of a reading. You know, with these glasses, I can't see a thing. However, if I take these glasses off, I still can't see a fucking thing. Why won't the VA get my prescription right? Anyways. Hey guys, this is Chef Chaz Thomas, aka DeathcoreChef. So after uploading last week's video of fried chicken, I got a lot of questions of, hey, how do I prep a bird? How do I prep a chicken? How do I wash it? How do I cut it and process it ready for the fryer? So since I got so many requests of that, we're gonna show you today how to prep a bird by cleaning it and breaking it down into individual pieces. Now I may not be able to see very far because I'm old and the military ruined my vision. However, one thing I do see a lot of right now on the internet is you guys cleaning chicken with actual soap and water and other disgusting means that I don't even want to talk about because it'll give you guys bad ideas and you'll just do it and tag me in it, and then I don't want to see that. I know who you are. So in order to stop and combat this ignorance that I see on the internet, I'm just going to teach you guys how to actually clean a chicken. I know what you're thinking, cleaning a chicken must be super, super complex and difficult. And honestly, to clean a chicken properly, you need a crazy chemical that's very difficult to find. Salt. Now, if you guys were to actually go into a professional kitchen where they're actually breaking down chickens daily, you'll see some kind of tub like this, and it probably has a label on it that says chicken salt. No, that does not mean that we've made salt in chicken flavor. It's not happening like that. This is the salt we use to clean the chickens, also known as spawing a chicken. Now, when cleaning a chicken, what we're doing is getting rid of all this dead skin, feathers, and anything that was left over from the process of actually butchering the chicken. So as you see right here, we got some dead skin. We're gonna clean that up because I know how to cook, but I'm trying to teach you guys how to cook. I got these gloves so y'all can see what I'm doing better. Now the first thing we're gonna do is sanitize our sink area because we will be putting a chicken in there. You don't wanna have a dirty sink and then put a clean chicken into a dirty sink. We wanna sanitize that beforehand, get it nice and cleaned out, which we've already done. And we're gonna use cold water and salt. Now if you wanna be extra bougie, feel free and go grab a lemon to use instead of your hand. I don't think it's necessary. Your hand works just fine. But if you wanna use it, I've seen people do it. I don't really think it makes a difference, but the information's there. So we got our bird here. Now I'm gonna show you guys the best, easiest way that I know how to hold it. Kind of set it up, and then you put your 3 fingers on the back, like so. Take your thumb and your pinky and throw it underneath the wings, and then you kind of just grab it like that. Now we're gonna take it over, throw it into our sink with cold water, and then we're gonna grab the salt, and we're going to start scrubbing down this chicken. Now what this does is, like I said, we're removing the dead skin, we're exfoliating the chicken, making it look really nice, and cleaning it off. So what we see here is the leftover feathers, and this right here is dead, dry skin. You simply scrub it, and you exfoliate all the leftover stuff that didn't get taken out in the cooking, in the processing center. And here is a bunch of feathers and dead skin that we removed from this chicken just by doing this process. Dead skin and feathers. And that's why you wash your chickens. Now as you see, we got a chicken that's completely covered in salt, scrubbed down, completely exfoliated. And we're gonna rinse this off now in the water, getting all that seasoning off. Now this doesn't add any flavor or change anything to the chicken. This, as I said, just gets exfoliated and cleaned from all the stuff that we didn't get in the processing center. So rinse off your salt and you're pretty much done. It's a clean little chicken. And there you have it. Basically, if you look at the before and after, the chicken is now shinier. We've exfoliated it. We've got all the dead skin and feathers out of it. And that is all you really need to do in order to cook a chicken. And just like that, guys, it's that simple to clean a chicken. No more soap, no more crazy chemicals that you guys are throwing in on your chicken. All right, I don't need y'all poisoning your family members Unless that's what you're going for, then by all means, I'm gonna mind my business. I didn't see nothing. We just got done exfoliating it. We got done cleaning it, and now we're going into breaking it down. So we're gonna turn this one little chicken into 8 little pieces. Some of y'all don't know, we can get 8 pieces. I've seen people do 9. They call it the center breast piece. Honestly, it's just cutting pieces off of the main breast. It's the same amount of chicken regardless. So to get started, I'd highly recommend either using a chef knife or a boning knife when cutting a chicken. I don't have my boning knife with me. I left it at work, but we're gonna use a chef's knife. It should be fine. Now, the main thing I would say when getting into cutting up a chicken is that if you are struggling to get through a joint, you're in the wrong spot. We're lucky enough that the universe said that this chicken will be broken down and it's going to give us lines of fat to show us exactly where to cut. And I'm going to show you some of those lines in this process to make your life easier. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the wings. So we're going to get 2 pieces from the wings. That's 2 pieces. You're going to get 2 breasts. You're going to get 2 thighs, and you're going to get 2 drumsticks. Like I said, that's 8 pieces, but some people in Carolina say that there's a centerpiece. Guys, it's just part of the chicken breast, okay? You're not impressing nobody. Start off with the wing. If you look right here, there's a little spot. Go ahead and cut into it. And you're kind of going down and around it, just like that. If you saw, I didn't really put a lot of effort into this. I wasn't fighting it. You're kind of going in like a U shape. We're gonna show you again. That's the good part of having a full chicken, is I get to show you it twice. So if you guys are wondering where all of our chicken's going after I cut it, I'm throwing it onto a tray. So if you got a rack, go ahead and just put your chicken on the rack. But we got 1 wing. The best thing about chicken and teaching people how to butcher it is you could show it twice. If you look right here, we're simply going in. And once we get down, I'm right-handed, I'm sorry. I can't do it that way. I'm trying for the camera, but whatever. Just simply removing it. We're going underneath that joint, that ball and joint. We're going straight underneath it. That's it, simple. Now we got the breasts. If you guys look, there's clearly a divide with this white line. That is where the wishbone is. That's where we're going to divide our breasts. So there's also a tiny little bone right here that we need to break. So we're simply going to push forward. You hear that break? That's what we're looking for. We now broke it. It opens up a little bit more. And we're going to go down following that line. There's a line that I want to show you guys. So we're cutting the skin off. If you look, there are a bunch of natural lines of fat that's where we're supposed to cut. And these are always along the chicken. Here's this natural line that we're going to go across. We're going to simply, boom. And that is a chicken breast. On this one with the thighs, we're going to cut them into quarters. We're going to pop them out. If you want to listen. Pop it out of the joint. Pop it out of the joint. Now the joints of the thighs are out of the socket. Right there, there's the ball that we're looking at. Now we flip it to the back. And if you look right here, these 2 right here are the chicken oysters. They're the most tender part of the bird. So you want those. To make sure we get them, we cut a line across to show that is where we have to go below. So now that we have our chicken oysters marked, we're going to go ahead and cut it off. Now that we have 2 quarters, all of our other chicken over there, the only thing you should be left with at this point on the chicken is a nice little carcass. Now I know that there's a little bit of meat on here. I haven't butchered a chicken in forever, but this is good for making chicken stock. This is what we use. So save it. What we have in front of our table is a chicken quarter. Now if you were going to do a 6-piece cut, you'd keep this intact. But we're going to do an 8-piece cut. And if you look, there's a line that guides us. That's where we're making our cut. Simple. It was smooth like butter. It's sad that I'm making a carcass look so pretty. I feel like Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'm so happy I'm recording this.
Are we recording that?
Yeah.
Blooper. And y'all, that is basically how you break down a chicken. We have an 8-cut chicken here. I know there's going to be 10 pieces, but it's an 8-cut count. You got 2 breasts, 2 tenders, 2 thighs, 2 drumsticks, 2 wings, and you have your very own carcass just in case you want to make a stock out of the bones. That is another bonus lesson from us here at Culinary Chaos. I'm Chef Chaz Thomas, aka DeathcoreChef. Follow us on all socials. Check out our merch. Tell Kiko you love him in the comments so he can feel the love of a person. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.